Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. Barcelona have beaten Sevilla by 2-0 away from home. We said the team needed to come here today, they needed to show their faces, they had to get a big result to steer us back in the La Liga title race, if that's even possible. And you know what, they've come here, they've done it well, they've won the game, they've played a really good game there against Sevilla from start to finish. We dominated them at the Pizjuan and that was really great to see. Without any further ado, let's get in to the match review. And let's of course start there with Ronald Koeman's team selection for this game. Certainly some surprises here, apart from the fact that Ter Stegen was nearly injured in the warm-up here. He was fit to start. Barcelona actually started with the back three of sorts. Mingueza, Piqué and Lenglet across that back line. I think we all expected Araujo to come back in. He later got subbed on, also went off injured, as did Piqué and Pedri. In midfield it was Busquets, De Jong. Pedri slightly more advanced, slightly towards the left Dembélé, and then more about in the middle Messi. It was an interesting formation, odd lineup. You had DEST and ALBA in the wing-back areas. For Barcelona, it worked really well. Koeman clearly outclassed Lopetegui here. That hasn't really been something we've been able to say all season with Ronald Koeman, but we've come into a big game, we changed things up, and it actually did work. We completely confused them, and even in the second half, when they went back to the back three themselves, yes, they matched us a little bit more, but still Barcelona worked really well in this shape today. And it isn't just about the shape, guys. It is about that desire. It's about that performance, the pressing, the way we use the ball. That was all really good. We'll be getting onto all of that later, but lineup-wise, Koeman has certainly got it right, and that was great to see. And Barcelona started the game in good fashion. I think you could see from minute one, Barcelona looked like the better team. We were controlling the game. We had decent half chances here and then. I think, against Sevilla, you never really create an awful amount of chances, do you? They had Koundé and Carlos at the back who were just so hard to get past. They get really low in their block, but I think the good thing was how much we minimised Sevilla's game. They had little to nothing basically going forward. They literally didn't even enter our penalty area in that first half, and that was absolutely brilliant to see for Barcelona. And we actually got the first goal through Ousmane Dembélé. It's Messi who picks it up after a good turnover of possession. He sort of just gently jots it through the gap, and having Dembélé this high up the pitch, just slightly off to the left, really worked all night long. He caused massive issues. He got in behind. He gets in between Carlos and Koundé there, and he slots a good finish there past Bono through his legs, and Barcelona go 1-0 up, exactly what we wanted. And you've got to say for Koeman, the game plan working to absolute perfection there. Good turnover, good ball from Messi, and Dembélé using his pace. I think Koeman clearly, he put him central today, he put him high up the pitch, and that certainly came into a good effect there for our first goal. I think other than that, in the first half though, guys, Barcelona certainly dominated. There were a lot of fouls in the game. Sevilla were getting quite feisty. They were getting quite nasty. They wanted to get in our faces. Messi went down holding his face on numerous occasions. I think, even Messi himself got booked. Perhaps could have been sent off. For me, it would have been ridiculously harsh. You look at Sevilla there, they got a few bookings. Players like Fernando, certainly Juan Jordan as the game went on, were very, very heated, if that's the word. And I think for Barcelona, look, complete control, complete dominance. We really did play a far superior first half, at least, to Sevilla, in my opinion. You had DEST also, who for me had a really great game. He came inside on his left foot, blasted one over the bar. Other than that, Barcelona didn't have a crazy amount of opportunities. Like I said, against Sevilla, it's not like you just absolutely carved them open time and time again, but we did a good game away at Sevilla. We needed a big win, and that first half was really good. But it was actually at half-time where everything changed, really. Barcelona were about to make a change, decided not to. I think it was Piqué we saw who later came off there for Araujo. I think we were about to make that sub at half-time, decided not to, so we just went on with what we had. Sevilla, on the other hand, they made a triple change at half-time, went to the back three. Players like Carlos came off, Munir went off, Papo Gomez went off, so they made quite a few changes there, Sevilla, in order to try and change the game, and they did come out in that second half. They certainly did improve, in my opinion. Sevilla, they were able to go man-to-man on us. They had a few half chances. They tried to get the ball in the box more. They tried to turn our defenders' backs just a little bit more. I thought we coped with that very well, though. It was actually Barcelona, though, despite Sevilla's change of formation, who had the best chances, both for our fullbacks, actually. Jordi Alba there with a great chance after, I believe it was Dembélé played it through to De Jong. De Jong squares it. One, the pass should probably be better. Two, I wonder whether Alba could have got there anyway. It just skids past him. It was a great chance there, though, to go 2-0 up early into the second half and really kill the game. You look at DEST also, though, guys. Good play again from Barcelona. By the time it came to DEST, he's got a great chance. He blasts it, and he just hits the post there to Serginho Dest, who, like I said earlier, had a really good game today. But for Barcelona, really good stuff. I think in the second half, we've still maintained our dominance. Some injuries came into play later on. Piqué went off there for Araujo. That's not exactly good to see. Then Araujo later himself went off from Titi. You also saw Pedri, who went off injured there. Elites came off the bench. Of course, he got that assist. We'll be getting onto that later. But for Barcelona, it was all a little bit jumbled up at the end. I did feel as if in the last moments, yes, we were still dominant, but Sevilla were growing into the game. I think they felt, yeah, we can get an equaliser here, quite like Cadiz did, and Barcelona certainly there. We're on some thin ice, but despite ending this series disallowed goal, we were okay in the end, and this was where Barcelona killed the game. Like I said, some decent chances here and there. Look at that spin from Dembélé as well, the pullback to Messi that he certainly could have scored, but this time we do get the goal. Decent play for Barcelona, ball into a likes, the flick around the corner from the young man off the bench is really great to see. It's great to see so many youngsters in and around the first team making an impact on a big game like this. Good play by likes. Messi gets in. The touch inside, the little foot-to-foot is really good to get away from Fernando, I believe. Then you're thinking, shoot. He kind of pauses. Then he dinks it quite softly at Bono. Thankfully for Messi, it comes back to him. He bundles it into the empty net on his right foot, and Barcelona 2-0 up. Great celebrations and a great win at Sanchez-Pizjuan. You wonder whether Messi is perhaps lacking some conviction in front of goal. Either way, 19 goals now for the season. He's still the Pichichi, and he's looking like he's going to go for another big scoring season in La Liga. He just doesn't stop, does he? He is eternal, and we hope that the new president, perhaps John Laporta, can convince Messi to stay. It's for the best, guys. It's for the best, of course, for Barcelona. We want to stay competitive, and we want Messi on our team. And at the end of the day, guys, it's Messi who wraps up the 3 points for Barca. But I think conclusions from this game are really positive ones. Barcelona fans very happy right now on all the social media platforms, and rightly so. We came to Sevilla today. We needed a reaction from the team. We said that in the preview. What's it going to be, Barca? Are you going to turn up? Are you going to show your faces? Are you going to really go for Sevilla and actually make them work? And we did it. Koeman got it right tactically. I'm still not sure about the guy's subs, whether he really has a control over the game, if I'm being completely honest with myself. And hey, we're not even sure if he's the right man for the future. Chances are he won't be here next season, but he did well today to react, to actually change something for Barcelona. So well done to him. That is what the fans always call for over the last years. Change things. Bring some new players in, and he did really well today. I thought the team, the pressing, the intensity was really sharp. We looked like we wanted to suffocate Sevilla. We looked like we wanted to really make our stamp on this game, and it is a big win, guys. If you take a look at the La Liga table before the game, you will know that Barcelona now, for now, we are into second. That doesn't mean we'll stay there, of course, but it's good news. We're 2 points behind Atletico. Yes, they've got 2 games in hand, but I expect them to drop points. All of a sudden, guys, La Liga is slowly back on. Just keep it in the back of your minds. Keep winning matches, Barca. We've got Osasuna next in the league. Then we've got Huesca. If we win those 2, with other teams dropping points, then I want to see where we are. We've got some big games coming up later. We've still got Real to play, of course, at the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium. You've got Atletico to come to the Camp Nou in May. So there are big matches so Barcelona can turn the tide in. And you know what? In La Liga, in a big match like today, we finally did it. We won. And I want to go through some individuals now who are excellent. People often ask me to give player ratings, but I'll go through a few individuals. Look at ter Stegen in goal. Didn't have an awful amount to do, so there's not really much to say on him. I thought the back 3, though, guys, all did really well. We know Piqué and Marshall are defence quite well, but Mingueza on one side, who for me has been so good this season when he's come in. It's been a real revelation for Barcelona, really. Quite an odd one. He's quite adaptable in there. Not one of Barca B's sharpest prospects, but he's come in and done an excellent job, and for me should be certainly around the first team next season. And Longley, guys, who I think we were all a little bit scared of going into this game, he stepped up. For me, he was really, really good today, much like the old Longley. He dealt with things very comfortably. The way he brought the ball out the back was also really good. And I think the fullbacks, though, by the way, guys, the wing-backs were absolutely superb. Dest, for me, played one of his best games in a Barcelona shirt. And also Jordi Alba, I thought, was so good at getting the ball back. He was really sharp in the tackle. He closed down Navas loads in that second half, and he was constantly scrapping in around the Sevilla players' ankles, winning the ball back for us. You saw Busquets in there, who I thought had a good controlling game. De Jong certainly went on some bursting runners. I don't think he's been on the best form in recent weeks, but I thought today he did have a pretty good game. We know how good Pedri is. I think we saw when he came off for a little bit, when Likes was just getting into the game, that we did lack something. That was when Sevilla was starting to dominate, and certainly having Pedri injured for the next weeks is not good news. We just hope that's a minor injury. But then you look up front, guys, Dembélé, that really worked today, didn't it? No Griezmann, of course, again today. We'll probably see him back midweek for that Sevilla game. We need goals. We'll need a comeback in that game. So hopefully Griezmann can provide some big ones for us. He usually does in these big games for Barcelona this season. But Dembélé, he was just so good, so quick, and he actually caused the Sevilla defence issues, much like Erling Haaland did for Dortmund. That's what we said before kickoff. Can we get someone to hurt Sevilla? Dembélé did that. We know how good Messi is. He gets the sealing goal in the end. He got the assist, of course, with the Dembélé goal. Players who came off the bench, Likes is great to see in a Barcelona shirt. And I suppose now it's just time to wait to see what happens with injuries. Araujo, looks like he's got injured again. That's not good news. Piqué's gone off injured. Is it going to have to be Umtiti and Longley centre-back, and then Mingueza there as well against Sevilla in midweek when it looks like it, doesn't it? So, hey, we can't speculate over that anymore. What we can say, though, is that this is a good win for Barcelona, a really good day at the office. We can now go to bed happy. We can watch the other games. We can hope Real drop points. We can hope Atletico drop points. Let's see how they do. They've got some really hard fixtures. Atletico are on tomorrow evening away to Villarreal, and I believe Real Madrid are going to be at home to Real Sociedad. They're without plenty of players too, so guys, let's see what happens. If those guys drop points, we're in a really good position. This was a great win for Barcelona today, a really important 3 points, and that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the game. Leave all your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys very, very soon for some more videos, and don't forget the presidential elections are around the corner. Until then, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.